Black History Month. Patricia Bath, inventor. Get to know Dr. Patricia Bath. Dr. Patricia Bath was the first African-American woman doctor to receive a patent for a medical purpose. She invented the laser phaco probe. The laser phaco probe is used to treat cataracts. Watch this short video to learn more about cataracts. On the next slide, you will listen to a read aloud to learn more about Dr. Patricia Bath.
What is a cataract?
Huh? It may be a cat's nickname.
No.
Hey!
A cataract is an eye disease.
How does it form?
Wait, I'll explain.
Hmm.
Each of our eyes consists of a transparent lens.
Is it similar to my camera lens?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Huh?
Our eye lens is made up of water and protein. They are arranged in such a way that keeps the lens clear and lets light pass through it. Hence, a sharp image is formed on the retina. However, as we age, the protein begins to clump together, making the lens cloudy. This clouding of our eye's natural lens is called a cataract. In such situations, when light from an object enters our eye, the clumped protein blocks or scatters the light. As a result, a blurred image is formed on the retina, thus making it hard to see.
The Doctor with an Eye for Eyes. The story of Dr. Patricia Bath, written by Julia Finley Mosca and illustrated by Daniel Riley. If you like to think big, but some say you're too small, or they say you're too young, or too slow, or too tall, pay no mind to their doubts and just follow the path of one awesome inventor, Patricia E. Bath. On the 4th of November in Harlem, New York, one family, the Baths, got a gift from a stork. A baby, Patricia. Quite clever was she. All the good she'd accomplished the world would soon see. Now, this girl from New York, she loved playing with boys. Her big brother, so thoughtful, shared all of his toys. Every hobby he had, she would copy, it's true. She said,
"Anything boys can do, girls can do too."
Yet, the toy she loved most, she will never forget, was a gift from her mother, a chemistry set. Well, it got her to thinking,
Hey, science is neat.
this new passion of hers, it just couldn't be beat. As she grew a bit older, she yearned to do more.
With science, I'll help the world's sick and the poor.
And a friend of the family's, a doctor so swell, inspired the teen.
I can be one as well.
But doctors back then, most were men, you will find. Still, Patricia stood firm. That did not change her mind. See, her father was smart and a jack of all trades. He had taught her we're equal, all genders, all shades. Yes, her parents were thrilled. They encouraged her goal. They said, nothing's off limits. No job, dream, or role. The Baths didn't have much, but were wise nonetheless. Education, they said, is the key to success. Now the problem with that, every nearby high school was only for white kids with money. Not cool. So, high school by train, nothing stopped her, you see. And though most kids took 4 years, she finished in 3.
What was wrong with the high schools that Patricia Bath was around? Think about it.
What next? off to college, then medical school, where she found that her classmates were boys as a rule, and when girls weren't allowed to sit in the front row, Patricia said, "Phooey, that won't make me low."
Why was Patricia not allowed to sit in the front row of her college classes? Think about it.
No time to frown. A decision was due. What her focus would be.
I've been thinking, she said. I will help people see.
Then she studied the eye. As an eager intern, treating hospital patients was what helped her learn. Through her work, she discovered there's something not right. Her black patients were blind 2 times more than the white.
What was wrong with Patricia's patients? Think about it.
Locations like Harlem, where money is low. She came up with a plan. We will conquer this plight. The public, she said, must prioritize sight. With this mission in mind, the new doctor went west. At a school near the sea, she spread word of her quest. She was young, but her knowledge and skill made her wise. She taught hundreds of students to understand eyes. But it wasn't all cheery. Some things she would fight, like the desk in a dungeon that barely had light. "No, thank you," she said. "I will need a new placement." 'Cause nobody puts Dr. Bath in a basement. Well, she got that new desk. Then she hit a grand slam when she started an eye doctor training program. She would lead it for years. And what makes this so sweet? She'd be the first woman to achieve such a feat. Do you think she stopped there? No, sirree, she did not. All her goals to help people, she still had a lot. I will find better treatments for blindness, she swore. Straight to Europe she went, where she studied some more. In cities like Paris, she learned about lasers.
Why did Dr. Bath go to Europe?
Savers. She practiced for months. Oh, and one final mention, her research, it led her to make an invention. This tool she developed, a new laser probe, fixed the eyeballs of patients all over the globe. And because of her work, those without sight for years, like 15 or 20 or 30 more years, they could finally see.
How did Patricia Bath's invention help people? Think about it.
Hooray, Dr. Bath! But wait, she did more. She created a place to bring hope to the whole human race. Its motto is this: rich or poor, black or white, healthy vision's important. It's everyone's right. Now, for all that she's done and the progress it brings, Dr. Bath is well known. She accomplished great things, but applause for her work, well, to her, it seemed strange. Fame was never her wish. What she wanted was change. Yes, that girl from New York with the chemistry set, who was born when most doctors were men, don't forget, grew to be quite a hero. But she'll never boast. It's her will to heal people that matters the most. So if helping the world seems too hard, you are wrong. If some say you can't do it, don't listen. Be strong. Like Patricia, stay focused, push forward, shine bright, and you'll find all your dreams will be well within sight.
During the read aloud, we learned a lot about Patricia Bath. During her lifetime, Patricia Bath accomplished many things. Let's review some important ideas that Patricia Bath wanted everyone to believe. The first on this slide says, anything boys can do, girls can do too. Patricia Bath was the first female African American woman to have a medical patent on her invention, the laser probe. When she was growing up, Patricia Bath was one of very few female doctors in the field. Patricia Bath was surrounded by men her entire life and her college career. Anything boys can do, girls can do too is something that Patricia wanted everyone to believe, and she sure proved us right. This slide reads, see, her father was smart. He had taught her, we are equal, all genders, all shades. This was an important point that Patricia Bath wanted everyone to believe, as she invented the laser facto probe to help all genders of all people, all colors, no matter what. Another important idea that Patricia Bath wanted people to believe was that nothing is off limits, no job, dream, or role. Education, they said, is the key to success. Lastly, like Patricia, stay focused, push forward, shine bright, and you'll find your dreams will be well within sight. On the next slide, you will click the link to visit Flipgrid. On Flipgrid, you will record yourself explaining that if you were an inventor, what would you invent? Think like Patricia Bath. You did it! You made it through the mini lesson about Patricia Bath. I hope you learned a lot about how Dr. Bath helped to change history. Go to Seesaw to complete the activities for today's lesson. Good luck, dinosaurs!